G'day guys, John from Ruralco Water here with your weekly Southern Basin market update for the 23rd of July. Well, this week's Southern Basin storages sit at about 61%, 60% down from 81% this same time last year. And we're seeing these dry conditions continue across much of the Southern Basin, which has led to higher than normal irrigation demand. However, all eyes are on that forecast with lots of talk of rain coming into this weekend and over the next week, both across the whole basin, but particularly in the storages. We should hopefully see a good, timely rain event, get some inflows in those storages before the next couple of allocation announcements, and get some rain on the ground where irrigators are, just to slow down that demand and make it easier for everybody. So we'll see some much needed replenishment in the storages and some much needed rain on farm. Allocation announcements were last week. We've seen minimal increases across the Southern Basin, 1% in Victoria, minimal in the Murrumbidgee, and none in the Murray General Security allocation. There was no increase there. However, with the possibility of rain and demand softening off that forecast, we are seeing a slight easing in prices. And what we're seeing is below the choke in the Murray, prices on allocation are now 280 to 290. The Murrumbidgee 270 to 280. In the Goulburn, we're seeing it get to 215 to 220. But above choke, it's still sitting at that 250 to 260 range. Some key dates for early in the season. The next allocation announcement is next Friday, the 1st of August. And the risk of spill declaration will be on the 11th of August. We're not expecting much of a change in that risk of spill. It'll all be dependent on how much rain falls in the catchments. Inner valley trade limits are always a big issue this time of year. At the moment, all the IVTs, the main ones, are all shut. So that's Goulburn to the Murray, from above the choke to below the choke, and from the Murray into the Murrumbidgee is shut, but Murrumbidgee to Murray is still open. In the permanent entitlement markets, we're still seeing very strong demand, particularly for Zone 7 and SA Zone 12 entitlements, with lots of buyer interest in those products out there at the moment. So if you want some advice around selling permanent or temporary, come and talk to your local Ruralco water broker. Just in some other updates in the market, the Commonwealth is back. Restoring our rivers contracts and tender acceptances are still coming out slowly. So if you've submitted one and it's close to where the government are, you'll probably get in touch with your local Ruralco water broker just to find out. And the Aboriginal Water Entitlement Program continues making offers to bidders there. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or just have some trusted advice with the latest market updates, talk to your local Ruralco water broker. Thanks and have a good week.